Hi, it's Harry from DIY Garden. It's a series of videos on how to choose some different tools. Today we're going to look at the combi drill. This is my old faithful Makita's been with me everywhere. And we're going to take a look at some of the features and some of the things you should look out for when you're going to buy a new drill. First off, why is it a combination drill or a combi drill? You've got these different modes here. So currently it's on screwing, so screwing in screws or doing up bolts. But you can also set it to drilling, so drilling through different surfaces. But when it's a combination, it means it's also got this, which is a hammer drill. So that's for going through brick and masonry. So what that does is it engages a little hammer that every time it twists, it also hammers into a surface. Without that, you'd have real trouble getting into brick. What else have we got on here? So we've got this collet here, which has got different numbers on it. What you're looking for is putting it into screwing mode, and then what that does is it reduces the amount of torque that goes from the motor into the screwdriver bit. So if you were going to put screws into something soft like plasterboard or some sort of soft wood, you'd want to put the number down low so that when you're screwing into something, it won't over tighten and go through the surface. If you want to go through something harder, you want to turn it all the way up to 16, something like that. What else have we got? This is a direction selector. You can see on this one anyway, there's a little arrow that says you're screwing in, another arrow so you're screwing out. Okay, different speeds adjusted by the trigger, and then what you've got down here is what gives the tool life, which is your battery pack. This is an old 3 amp hour battery. Slide it on there. This one has a battery charge indicator, fully charged. That goes down in steps. Also got a light on the bottom of here as well, so you can see what you're doing in the dark. Now, if you want to add a screwdriver bit, or if you want to add a drill bit, got a selection here of HSS or high-speed steel bits. Inside this collet you can see 3 jaws. That's what hangs on to the bit, and you tighten it up, make sure it's centered, and away you go. But what are we looking for? If you want to get yourself a drill, do you want to spend lots and lots of money on a professional level tool, or do you want to sort of save your money and go for something a bit more basic? Depends what job you're doing. I would say get something you can afford, use it a lot. If it breaks, get a better one. If it doesn't break, keep using it. Oh, also you've got 2 different speeds as well, so there's 2 different gears. First gear is nice and slow, slow speed, high torque. 2 is high speed. This is a brushed model. You can tell that because when you pull the trigger, you can see some little sparks in there. More modern or more expensive tools have brushless motors, which are a little bit easier on the batteries. They last a little bit longer. The other thing to remember as well, ear protection, eye protection whenever you're doing something like this. And something else to invest in would be in a little toolkit like this, which has got different bits. This has got different sizes of wood bit. You can tell a wood bit because it's got that little spike on the end. Then you've got a little attachment which can then hold all of the screwdriver bits. This one also comes with a few different nut drivers, a little countersink bit for making holes nice and rounded off, and a selection of different screwdriver bits. Handy thing to have, fits inside a case, off you go. So if you'd like to read full reviews of drills, saws, other tools, head over to DIYgarden.co.uk. Otherwise, have a lovely day. Thanks.